Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. As part of our celebration of the history of film every Monday and Tuesday in prime time on TCM this month, we've brought you several examples of the creative power of Buster Keaton. Well, next we have some of the prime work done in the last decade of the silent film era by the other great comedy genius of that period, Charlie Chaplin. And we next have one of the most famous films made by Charlie in his legendary guise of The Little Tramp. The movie is titled The Kid. It was released by the First National Company in 1921. It's the first feature-length movie that Charlie Chaplin not only starred in, but also produced, wrote, and directed. This is also the film that introduced to the world a very talented 6-year-old boy by the name of Jackie Coogan, who Chaplin discovered in a vaudeville act in Los Angeles, which Jackie was doing with his dad. Well, Chaplin first cast Jackie Coogan in a small part in a movie short that Chaplin was making, kind of testing the waters, so to speak. But Chaplin immediately began considering the possibility of a feature-length movie in which Jackie would co-star with Chaplin, Jackie playing an orphan taken under the wing of the Little Tramp. Well, the result is this next film, The Kid, and upon release it thrilled everybody, and it still does. But the making of it seriously irked First National Pictures, I have to say, the company that up to that point had released most of Charlie's movies. Chaplin's film shorts made so much money for First National, and he could make so many of them in the time it would take to make a feature-length film, they didn't want him to go that route. But Charlie stood firm. He wanted to make a feature-length film, and he did. Came as no surprise to Charlie, but a relief to First National. The film turned out to be a tremendous success and made additional piles of money for everybody. Also made a major star out of 6-year-old Jackie Coogan. Here from 1921, The Kid. This movie was a huge triumph for Charlie Chaplin, but had been made under very difficult conditions. Charlie was concurrently going through a very messy divorce from his first wife, Mildred Harris. He was also having a dispute with his distributor, First National, over several matters. Then the lawyers for the studio and Mildred Harris cooked up a plot together in an effort to bring Charlie around. They took possession of the film negative of The Kid and held it for ransom. But Charlie outfoxed them. He got the film, stuck the raw film in coffee cans, and snuck those cans out of Los Angeles under the cover of night. Charlie himself editing most of the film in a hotel room in Salt Lake City, then finishing it up in a hotel in New Jersey. But there was happiness for all when the film was finally shown and made a fortune. That satisfied both First National and the terms of Chaplin's divorce. And the film itself made Charlie more popular than ever with the public.